Hello, wonderful Aries. This is your weekly reading for September 15th through the 21st. So if Aries is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. For this month, again, I have that offer of a 30-minute complimentary reading for those who subscribe or put in a comment in the month of September, and one person will be randomly selected. So if you want that, please consider that. And know that I do read all the comments. And thank you so much, Aries, for your wonderful comments. I really appreciate it. And your positive thoughts, prayers, and encouragement for me and for my gypsy dog and my other dogs. I so appreciate it. You know, I have a sense that we're really forming a community, and your names are becoming familiar as I see you posting, and I really appreciate you following the channel and reaching out to me. It's really appreciated. Now, if you're not a subscriber, consider being a subscriber. It doesn't cost anything. It is absolutely free, and there's not a lot of free stuff nowadays. All you do is hit the subscribe, and if you think you're a subscriber, check on the video. Are you a subscriber? Sometimes YouTube drops it. So if you're not a subscriber, consider it. If something happened, maybe resubscribe. It helps the numbers, but it's free. I'm not going to send you any solicitation. I'm not going to send you any text. You will be considered for that complimentary reading, and if you put notification on there, you'll be notified when my videos come out. That's the advantage. And along the way up ahead, I'm going to have some things for the subscribers, but that's in the future after I move. So, help the channel, help yourself. It's free. In September, I have the $22 30-minute reading that's sent to you by video. If you'd like a reading, it's a bargain, $22. And you just send me an email. I'm using the money this month for my vet bills. I shared at the beginning of the month, I had Jason and Milo to get ready for going back to the US. I still have the issues with Gypsy. She's on medication, with her cancer, and she has an appointment next week. And I think at that point, because I had a long talk with the vet, and I think Gypsy's in pain and I cannot hang on to her. Sometimes we have to do hard stuff out of love. So, I think Gypsy's in pain. I cannot continue to, have her hang on for any need that I have. I have to be selfless. So I have the vet bills, and then Jason got sick this week, and I had to take him to the vet, and that's 183 euros, which is more than dollars. Dollars are more than euros, so I had to spend 183 because he had a UTI from the medication that he got. So now he's his old perky self, and he was smiling this morning, which is good, but he was not feeling good. He was a sick pup. So there I have that other. So if you want to help me and help yourself and get a reading, $22 for a 30-minute reading, and you get a video. I also have the other readings that are available. So you contact me for the September special, or those others, send me an email. That's how you do that. Now, I have my crew here today. Nina's on the table. She's participating, supervising the cards. Jason's in the bedroom, and it's so nice to see him with his little smile and perky again. Milo's in the sitting room, and Gypsy and Hope are outside, and it's cooling off, so they're feeling very comfortable. But Gypsy, poor old Gypsy, she's a lab, and she was a service dog that her owner died, so I adopted her when the family didn't want her. And she has just been the most awesome dog. So, Aries, let's see what we have coming up for this week. I have shuffled your cards, and then I'm going to be pulling the oracle cards. So let's see what's coming up this week. Now, as I'm shuffling, I always ask the spirit guides, do you have anything? And they said, I don't do astrology. I could, but that's a big science thing to, follow all those planets and figure out the charts and everything. So I go on the wisdom of others. However, as I understand, there's some stuff that's going on with Mars, which, you know, Aries is, you know, the planet of, you know, influenced by Mars. So you may want to look at some astrologers about what's going on with Mars. It could be affecting some things. As I think about it, I think that things are going to start accelerating for you with this going on. So maybe some of you have felt like things weren't moving, and I think things are going to start moving now, and the flow is coming for you. Yeah. Your spirit guides are always so strong, Aries. Boy, I feel them. Now, your spirit guides are saying, yes, there's lots of changes going on. And, you know, some of you have been waiting for the changes. And let's just see. I think we'll see what the Spirit has to say with the cards. Okay, so the Five of Swords, the very first card that came up. What's going on here? There's some little deceit going on in the background, maybe for some of you. Crossed over by your world. Could be moving forward from that and now manifesting. Could be some delays. Could be some delays related to manifesting, or some things coming to you. At the base of it is your King of Swords. Behind you is, you know, all the swords that you had. You've conquered that situation. You now are victorious. Crowning you is the Knight of Rods. We'll look at that. You know, I have a couple of interpretations for the Knight of Rods, depending. Then right ahead, we have the Hierophant, looking for the truth of the situation. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Ace of Rods, new beginnings. Nine of Rods, whole lot of responsibility that you can handle. And the Strength card. What comes with the Strength card? Some money things. So you got 2 5s still. You still got those 5s going on. And then we have the Queen of Swords. That's work, I would say. Someone's got a boss where she puts a lot of stuff on you. And she's not very bending. You know, she's not understanding. She's not flexible. Let's just say that she's very inflexible. That's the sense that I got. Then we have the Seven of Cups, Wheel of Fortune with the Death card. No one's gonna die. No one's gonna die. We have the Hermit with the Devil. Okay. And then we have that Knight of Rods with the Justice card. Behind you, Temperance. At the base of it with your King of Swords, we have the Queen of Rods. And then we have the Three of Rods, crossed over by the Eight of Swords. So we got some challenges here this week. The only one we don't have is the Tower. But we got the Devil, we've got the Death, and we got the Eight of Swords. Yeah, the Devil card is coming up, and the Justice card. So there's still some stuff going on. And the 2 5s, you know, the 5s is that conflict that makes things harder, delays, that it's not a smooth path. You know, it's, if you're trying to do a job, there's maybe discord, or people not doing their jobs, or it can be conflict, or it can be delays in product. It could be, you know, the 5s are just a challenge. So the first thing is that we have the Five of Swords here. You know, look, he's cloaked, that he's hidden. In other words, he's not open about what he's doing. So it's sneaky behind the scenes. Sneaky behind the scenes in the middle of your world. I would say this is someone sneaky in your life. Can be, depending on who the person is, it can be in different avenues. It could be somebody, for someone, it's sneaky at work. Someone's behind the scenes. Maybe they're, they're doing like something destructive, like taking credit for what you do, or something about if you get paid for bonuses or something, there's something real sneaky about them, so that they can profit off of your work. I don't know how that works, but for someone that's, and they do it when nobody's around. They do something sneaky. I don't know what it is, but when nobody's around, like maybe when other people are at break or after hours and they hang on a little bit, they're doing something sneaky. And it's like a coworker. Now that's one example. Now the other one could be a relationship, and there's something going on back there where they're not telling the truth of where they are. So there might be some stuff going on, or spending money that they're not being truthful. Again, cloaked in intrigue and untruth. Then it could be also even interactions with people around you, or dealing with a business, for example. They could say one thing and they do something else, or they say they're going to come and work on your job, but they don't, It's just be very, very careful, because there's stuff beneath the surface this week of people who are being deceptive. Okay, then this is just a warning, it's always warning, so it's better to be forewarned is to be forearmed, so always check everything. Like if you're going to order something, be sure that you read it, and what they've delivered is what you got. If you're in a relationship with someone and you think that something's, follow your hunches. Then you're looking at what are your options. Ships coming in, new opportunities. Here's your Three of Wands. Looking at the horizons, what you want. But you feel like you can't really make a decision yet. There's some sort of thing that's keeping you from moving forward. Could be the situation that you're in, that you don't have the go-ahead. That there's options for projects, for example, but they haven't. Maybe it's a new job or an upgrade. Maybe they're starting projects or opening new positions. But you're looking at what the options can be, but you don't feel you can move forward yet. Or there's something around in your life that's making you feel like you can't move forward. Maybe waiting for a decision from somebody, waiting for an opportunity opening up, but there's something that's delaying you. So you're looking at your ships and you're like, oh, when are these ships going to come in? When is that block going to be away so that I can start moving forward? That's what you're thinking right now, or what's going on, because at the base of it is this couple, Queen of Rods and King of Swords. Now, King of Swords can represent an organization. And the Queen of Rods can represent a woman who's actualized, open, empathetic, and she has the sunflower, which represents prosperity. Now, I'm going to pull a couple of the Handsome Roberts cards to see the clarification of this. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is it with this Queen of Rods and King of Swords? Can you please provide clarity regarding that? Angels and archangels and spirit guides. Please show Aries who this is or what the situation is. Please clarify this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you, spirit guides. And here we have about a lot of money. Prosperity. At the base of it is prosperity. Could be work. I think it's work maybe. And it's destiny, whatever it is. Could be a couple also. But whatever it is, there's the star. It's destiny, prosperity in the middle of the world. So I think good things are coming to you, and you're sort of in limbo waiting for it to happen. There's the Four of Swords. So good things are coming. It can be a job offer. It can be some sort of prosperity. It could be a project. And the King of Swords can represent someone who's very decisive, like a ruler, and then a very open woman. So it can be partnership, it can be an opportunity, it could be a job. Could be money coming to you that you've been waiting for too. That's very possible. For someone that you've been waiting for a bunch of money, and it's destiny, and it's finally going to come. There's your 10 of Pentacles you've been waiting for. Yeah, okay. So we put these here. Then behind you is victory over a difficult situation, and it says being temperate. So this is you conquering an unfair situation, and you're moving forward, and you feel very good because you had victory over it, but you're not rushing anything. So having been victorious over that situation, you're not, it says be temperate. You didn't go out and quit your job, or you didn't, overreact. You stayed close to what you believe and just following through, not overreacting. Because what's crowning you is the Knight of Rods and Justice card. This is a decision that's being made. It can be a couple of things. The Justice card is a decision that can be made. It can be a fair decision. It can be balanced. And the King of the Knight of Rods could be moving forward. It could be a person who makes a decision. It can be a situation, or it can be the energy of moving forward, of a decision that's made, that you're now coming forward, and those 8 of Swords are no longer confining you. That you've been waiting for some decisions so that you could move forward, and now it's like the go-ahead. That, like, if you're waiting for a company to make some decisions that can open new opportunities, they may come open. If you've been waiting for a decision, maybe for money or for a job offer or something, that now the decision's being made and the energy's there that you can move forward. Or you make a decision in the direction that you're going to have. So it's on your mind, and so the decision is being made, because I read the Justice card in this case, is that a fair decision's made and you can move forward, because what's coming up is the Devil card. The Devil card with the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is that the Devil card, the Devil has been this overall situation that's been going on. This unfair situation that you have been experiencing. And the Hermit is that you've been looking at this subjectively to see what the truth of this is. Really getting down to the core of what has been going on and what is the truth of the situation, whether it be relationships, work, a job, whatever it is. And that you're looking at what is the core issue of this? What is the truth about this? It could have been a toxic relationship. It could have been theft. It could have been arguments. It could be some deception or some addictions. But you're looking at what is the truth of really what was going on over all of this, so that you have a better view of the dynamics of what you've been dealing with and what you're going to be dealing with, so that you can address it. It's like the Swords of looking through and getting some information so that you can tackle it, so that you can move forward, having been informed, so that you can make some wise decisions on what to do and not to repeat it. Because here we have you in the middle of your world and a change. Now, this can be interpreted a couple of different ways. The Death card can mean the end of something and new opportunities. And I see that there is an end, and you're spinning your wheel for the new. That you realize that there's a change in the cycle. There's an ending of it, but it also means a renewal, and you're looking at what the options are. This is your Wheel of Fortune going, okay, I'm moving forward now from that. I'm turning over to the universe. What is it you're bringing to me? One is closing of a chapter and looking at and manifesting what you want in the future, because you have your choices here. The Ace of Rods is new beginnings, and you're looking, what are your choices? What are your opportunities? So the Wheel of Fortune is going, okay, spin the wheel. What do I want? New opportunities. And this is saying, well, you do have a new thing coming ahead. It can be a business deal. It could be a job. It could be a project. Moving. There's all sorts of things. And you're spinning your wheel. You're looking at your choices. The Seven of Cups is looking at the choices of what do you want. It's your choices, because it's that new beginning. And then we have here a whole lot of responsibilities. It could be that you made some choices and then you have all these responsibilities. It could be also the Queen of Swords is putting responsibilities on you. It could be in a work environment and you now have that, you know, looking at choices of options of new jobs there possibly. And there's a lot of responsibilities being put on you. And the Queen of Swords, I got, first looking at the psychically, that it's someone who's inflexible, who puts responsibilities on other people and doesn't really acknowledge or is not aware of the limitations of people. That at some point, you can't keep piling and piling and piling work on someone and expect them to be able to do it. Now, it shows the Nine of Wands in here, that you're handling it. But I get that there's also, for someone, the lack of support for this. For someone else, it could be you are the Queen of Swords and you are determined and you are focused on what you're doing and you're victorious over it with all of these responsibilities that you're handling. Could be work and home. Could be all the complete life, but you're handling it. And then the final outcome is have strength about something about money. Could be maybe that job didn't come yet, or maybe not as much money as you thought, or someone could be waiting still for that settlement. Yeah, someone's still waiting for your settlement. And it says have the strength of the lion. Don't give up. So someone's waiting for a settlement. And there you are with your Five of Swords, and it says have the strength of the lion. Don't give up. You've got there, you know, there's the hand in the mouth of the lion, which shows that you are fearless. So it could be, you know, sometimes if you're dealing with getting a lump sum and they have the attorney and they have someone, you know, they try to intimidate. But it says don't let them intimidate. Have that strength of that lion. Because not only is it about getting what's due you, but it's also getting that you can get in touch with how strong you are inside, that you stay your truth, you are taking care of yourself, you are knowing what is due you, and you're not going to waver at the opinions of the others around you who are trying to intimidate you, not for your own good, but for their standing. Because like if they work for a company or something, if they can save money for the company, they are going to be increased. It's going to be, they are going to be enriched, not you. So stand for what you believe. Stand firm for what you are entitled to. Because there are those around you who are wanting to have you give up. Or to negotiate for a smaller amount. But have the strength of the lion is what Spirit is telling you. Have that strength. Okay, so you got the Death card. New things are coming. We know who the devil is. And it's there. And it's just, you know, by knowing who the devil, what the devil is, then you're knowing how to counter it. Because knowledge is power. Now, let's pull the oracle cards here. And we have the wisdom of the oracle. Do you hear Nina snoring now? Oh, poor Nina. I have the fly swatter and the flies are just horrible. When she sees me with that, she runs out into the garage, into the kennel. She thinks, I don't know. They do not think it's very scared, like I'm gonna hit her. I don't think so. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. Okay. Here we go. What do we have for our wonderful Aries for this week? We have 1, the fates. So what's ever going on, it's the fates. It's supposed to be right on target. 2, no place like home. Yeah. You know, and someone may be moving too. And you know that home, you make a house a home by your energy. And then Treasure Island. That there are treasures that you may be, that are there that you may not realize are treasures. Be aware of what's going on around you. And let's pull your other card here. And I'm going to pull the positivism. Oh, I'm supposed to pull believe in moon magic. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, the divine is always supporting and guiding me. Remember how strong your spirit guides are? Yes, they are. What else does Spirit have to say? Don't give up, Aries. Because you are the warriors. And I get that some are, you're feeling a little bit weary and down. And Spirit is saying, you're just about there. Don't give up. Don't give up. Okay. What is the card here? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's the other card? Right here. Listen to the voice of my body. It lets me know exactly what I need. So take care of yourself. Okay. This card here, and then I'll pull Louise Hay. Okay. Angels and Archangels. What is the card you have for Aries? Thank you. Sword. Make the change. Number 7. Make the change. There is a big life change you've been thinking of making for a while now. This is a sign that you need to trust your instincts and take the leap. Whether you're thinking about cutting your hair or finding a job better suited for you, do the thing and do it with confidence. So this answers a question for somebody right there. Okay, and Louise Hay card right here. This is on the affirmations, the Louise Hay's affirmations. Okay, and our cards for our wonderful Aries. Here we go. I am safe in the universe. All life loves and supports me. I breathe in the fullness and richness of life. I observe with joy as life abundantly supports me and supplies me with more good than I can imagine. There you go. Right there. I thank you so much, Aries. If you would like a reading, send me an email. It's $22 for a half hour, and it helps the dogs. It helps my vet bill. And just send me an email. And if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. It's absolutely free. There is no charge, and I will not put you on any, spam text, none of that. So I really appreciate your support of the channel. And until next time, Nina and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.